What if the biggest mistake about money isn't how little you earn, but how late you start thinking differently? Jim Rohn once said, "Time is more valuable than money." You can get more money, but you can't get more time. If you're young, ambitious, or simply tired of struggling, this message is for you. Wealth is not a secret reserved for the lucky. It's a game with rules, and those who learn them early win bigger and faster. Stay with me till the end, because the final lesson might completely change how you see your future. Lesson 1. Start before you're ready. The most paralyzing myth in the pursuit of wealth is the mirage of the perfect moment. We tell ourselves that once the kids are older, once the market stabilizes, or once we have enough expertise, we will finally begin. Jim Rohn dismantled this fallacy by teaching that the condition of readiness is a psychological trap designed to keep us in the comfort zone. In reality, the most successful individuals are rarely fully prepared. They are simply willing. Wealth is a byproduct of motion, and that motion must begin in the messy, imperfect present. If you wait for the wind to be exactly right before you set your sail, you will remain docked while the opportunities of a lifetime pass you by. Starting before you are ready is an act of courage that signals to the universe and to your own subconscious that you are serious about your future. When you take that first step, however small, you transition from a spectator to a participant. This shift is vital because the lessons required for wealth cannot be learned through observation. They must be forged in the fire of experience. You don't learn to swim by reading a manual on the shore. You learn by getting wet. Similarly, you don't learn to manage $1 million by waiting until you have it. You learn by managing the $10 you have right now with meticulous care. Consider the mathematical tragedy of delay. In the world of finance, time is a more potent ingredient than capital. A 20-year-old who saves a modest amount and stops after a decade will often outperform a 40-year-old who saves aggressively for 20 years. This is because time provides the soil in which the seeds of wealth grow. Every day you spend getting ready is a day you are effectively burning potential interest. Rohn's philosophy was built on the law of sowing and reaping. If you don't put the seeds in the ground today, there is no physical possibility of a harvest tomorrow, regardless of how much you wish for it. Furthermore, starting early allows you the luxury of failure. In your youth, a mistake is a cheap tuition fee. Later in life, the same mistake can be a catastrophic loss. By starting now, you allow yourself the room to be wrong, to pivot, and to recalibrate. You develop the financial calluses necessary to handle larger risks later. Wealth rewards those who respect the clock. Do not let the lack of a perfect plan stop you. A flawed plan in motion will always outperform a perfect plan that exists only as a thought. Action creates its own clarity. Lesson 2. Work harder on yourself than on your job. Jim Rohn's most transformative insight was the realization that our income is rarely a reflection of our labor, but rather a reflection of our value to the marketplace. Most people spend 40 hours a week perfecting their tasks, but 0 hours a week perfecting themselves. They become experts at a specific role while their character, communication, and mindset remain stagnant. Rohn argued that if you want to change your bank account, you must first change the person holding it. Your job provides a living, but your self-development provides a fortune. Personal development is the ultimate wealth multiplier. If you are a level 3 person in terms of discipline and skill, you will never attract or maintain level 10 opportunities. You might stumble into a high-paying job, but without the internal infrastructure to support it, the money will eventually slip through your fingers. Investing in yourself means cultivating the attributes that the market craves: leadership, emotional intelligence, technical mastery, and an unbreakable work ethic. When you become more valuable, the world has no choice but to pay you more. This philosophy shifts the focus from getting to becoming. Instead of asking, "What am I getting at this job?" you should be asking, "Who am I becoming at this job?" The skills you acquire and the habits you form are assets that no economic downturn can take away from you. A job can be lost, a company can go bankrupt, and a market can crash, but your ability to solve problems and lead people is portable wealth. This is why the early years of a career should be treated like an apprenticeship for the soul, where the primary goal is the expansion of one's capacity. To work harder on yourself requires a rigorous schedule of inner labor. It involves reading the books that others find boring, attending the seminars that others find expensive, and practicing the disciplines that others find tedious. It is the quiet work of refining your philosophy. Rohn taught that the same wind blows on us all, the economic wind, the political wind, the wind of change. The difference in where we end up is not the wind, but the set of the sail. Personal development is the process of setting a better sail so that you can navigate any storm toward the shores of prosperity. Lesson 3. Learn the power of compounding. Compounding is often called the eighth wonder of the world, but it is rarely understood in a practical daily sense. Most people look for a big break, a lottery win, a viral moment, or a sudden inheritance to solve their financial problems. Jim Rohn taught that wealth is actually built through the boring repetition of simple disciplines. It is the cumulative effect of small, seemingly insignificant choices made over long periods. Just as a single drop of water eventually carves a canyon, a single dollar invested consistently creates an empire. The danger of compounding is that it works both ways. Just as positive habits compound into wealth, poor habits compound into ruin. A small daily overspend or a slight neglect of health doesn't feel like a crisis in the moment, but over a decade it results in a massive deficit. This is the slight edge, the tiny difference between those who succeed and those who fail. Success is nothing more than a few simple disciplines practiced every day, while failure is simply a few errors in judgment repeated every day. The difference is invisible in the short term but undeniable in the long term. To harness compounding, one must master the art of patience. We live in an era of instant gratification where we want the harvest the same day we plant the seeds. However, the greatest gains in compounding happen at the very end of the curve. If you look at a graph of exponential growth, the line stays flat for a long time before it suddenly shoots upward. Most people quit during the flat period because they don't see immediate results. They assume their efforts aren't working, but in reality the momentum is merely gathering beneath the surface. Jim Rohn emphasized that consistency is the key that unlocks compounding. It is better to save a small amount every single month without fail than to save a large amount sporadically. Consistency builds trust with yourself and allows the math of interest to do the heavy lifting. By starting early, you give compounding the runway it needs to take off. You don't need to be a genius to be wealthy. You simply need to be disciplined enough to let time do the work for you. Wealth is not a sprint, it is a marathon fueled by the power of the compound effect. Lesson 4. Don't spend your future on your present. The greatest obstacle to wealth is not a lack of income but an abundance of appetite. In our modern consumer culture, we are bombarded with messages telling us that we deserve luxury now, regardless of our ability to pay for it. Jim Rohn warned against night-lifestyle inflation, the tendency to increase spending as soon as income rises. When you spend every dollar you earn to maintain an image, you are effectively trading your future freedom for a temporary ego boost. You are burning the very seeds that were meant to grow your forest. Winning the wealth game requires a fundamental shift in how you view money. Every dollar should be seen as a financial soldier that can be sent out to fight for your freedom. When you spend that dollar on a depreciating asset like a flashy car or designer clothes, you are essentially killing that soldier. When you invest that dollar, you are putting it to work so that it can bring back more soldiers. Delayed gratification is the hallmark of the wealthy mindset. It isn't about deprivation, it's about prioritizing your future self over your current impulse. Rohn taught that we must all suffer one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. The pain of discipline weighs ounces, while the pain of regret weighs tons. Choosing to live below your means in your 20s and 30s is a discipline that pays massive dividends later. It provides you with the margin necessary to take risks and seize opportunities. If you are strapped by debt and high overhead, you are a slave to your current circumstances. You cannot pivot to a new career or invest in a promising venture because you are too busy servicing the costs of your past decisions. The goal is to build a life where your assets pay for your luxuries. If you want a luxury watch or a high-end vacation, don't buy it with your labor, buy it with the dividends of your investments. This requires a period of intensity where you minimize expenses and maximize contributions to your future. By controlling your present desires, you ensure that your future will be defined by choice rather than necessity. Do not let the pursuit of looking rich prevent you from actually being rich. Lesson 5. Choose influence over income first. In a world obsessed with chasing the bag, Jim Rohn offered a counterintuitive truth. Money is a shadow, and value is the sun. If you chase the shadow, you will always be running. But if you walk toward the sun by creating value and building influence, the shadow will follow you. Influence is the ability to affect the thoughts and actions of others through trust and competence. When you focus on becoming a person of influence, you are building a foundation for wealth that is far more stable than a mere paycheck. Influence is built through service. Rohn often quoted the idea that service to many leads to greatness. If you find a way to help 1,000 people solve a problem, you will naturally find yourself wealthy. Early in your journey, you should prioritize roles and relationships that increase your visibility and your reputation. Being known as someone who is reliable, creative, and selfless is a form of social capital that can be converted into financial capital at any time. Your network truly is your net worth, but only if that network respects your character. Choosing influence over income also means being willing to take low-paying opportunities if they put you in the room with the right people. An internship under a master of your craft is often worth more than a high-salary job at a mediocre firm. The knowledge, connections, and mentorship you gain in those environments are the hidden assets that accelerate your growth. Wealthy people understand that the who is often more important than the how much. By surrounding yourself with people of high caliber, you begin to absorb their philosophy and their standards. Ultimately, wealth is a result of the impact you make on the world. If you focus solely on income, you become a transactional person, and transactional people are easily replaced. If you focus on influence, you become a transformational person, someone who adds so much value that they become indispensable. Focus on solving bigger problems, serving more people, and refining your ability to lead. When you become a person of high influence, you don't have to look for money. Money will go out of its way to find you. The wealth game isn't about luck, age, or background. It's about philosophy and discipline applied early. Jim Rohn's message is clear. Start now, grow yourself, stay consistent, and let time work in your favor. If you apply even one of these lessons today, your future self will thank you. Stay hungry, stay disciplined, and remember, the best time to win the wealth game was yesterday. The second best time is now.